this car together, and we have a plan together now to get this thing prepped as a backup car. So from now on, we'll always have this thing with us at FD. It'll pass FD Tech, and if we ever run into a situation where we need a backup car, we'll be good to go. So I'm never messing around again. Unfortunately, the 34 is still not finished. It's killing me, as you can probably see in my face. But we're gonna have this thing here. We're gonna party down in the 32, have a good time. Ride-alongs. 34 will be done when it's done. The quality is there. That's the one thing I can say. Far behind schedule, but the quality is there. And we're just gonna keep pushing ahead and prep this thing so we never mess around again.
That went on pretty easy. Why is it fitting differently?
I don't really know. Well, we had a mount up there that connected to the transmission, and the C double line is completely different, so I had to trim that off. If I remember correctly, that's what was holding like the front part, and now we only have like back here.
What's this?
I'm gonna make a little exhaust here. Maybe this bolt right here, the stud. I'm thinking if I can wrap it around here and then like bolt it to there.
That is stiff. Stall exhaust. What do you want to do next?
Gotta fix my toe and camber. I give up, dude. I'm really fucking frustrated. .110s in the rig.
Alright, what's happened the last 2 hours?
Oh my gosh.
We've been taking L's, boys.
This
We've been
car's
taking real L's.
been kicking my ass, or our ass. Aaron's been helping me. We're just trying to get all the 100 out of it and put 110 in it, and man, we're having problems like hijacking the fuel pumps. We started like cutting all the wires. Try to get that working, and then it only drained it like half. So then we went in with like a hand pump, took the fuel pump completely out, and just like hand pumped the rest out. But yeah, it's been a nightmare.
Will she start? Are we?
Yeah, the math is just so screwed it won't run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good to go. Fuck yeah. So it's 11:45, and I think we're finished for the night. So I'm gonna run you guys through. You obviously saw some of the work we did, but I'm gonna kind of show everything that we did. We threw a race pack in there. We did a cool little mount, so it's like right in front of the stock gauges. CD009 swap, just transmission, so you can kind of see the shifter in there. Trim the tunnel so we can clear it. It sits back probably 4 inches. We pulled the radiator and the intercooler off and gave them a big wash, sprayed them down, got a bunch of grime out of them. So this thing was having a little bit of an overheating issue, and there's stuff like packed in the intercooler and the radiator. So I'm hoping that makes a big difference. Like I said, we did the CD009 swap. So this is a 6-speed transmission from the 350Zs, and then Collins adapter plate, which allowed us to use the same clutch. Shaved the bell housing down. I think it's 16 millimeters off. Pounded the hell out of the tunnel. Like, I don't know if you can really see it. Well, you can here.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, like probably in almost 3 inches there, and up top. We also had to trim some of the top of the bell housing on the transmission to get it in there. So now it works fairly well, but it's a pain. Got rid of the 2-piece drive shaft and went to a 1-piece steel, so that should be a lot more stout and get rid of any kind of drivetrain loss. Along with that, we did a S14 subframe swap. So we used GK Tech offset bushings so we could put the S14 subframe in the R32. Then we swapped over the rear diff housing, or plate, sorry, to the 2-bolt from the 4-bolt that was originally on there. When we did the swap, we ended up doing these eccentric delete bolts. So we got rid of like the little adjuster here on this arm as well as the upper control arm. We also did Part Shop Max drop knuckles. Cool thing about these is we're able to retain the stock handbrake, which we're gonna go to hydraulic probably in the next couple months as we're preparing it for FD, but for now and like for grid life and those, it's fun using the stock handbrake. So it actually works really well. We were just tightening it up and it locks up great. So this is new. You guys haven't seen this, but so this is like one of the super thin S chassis sway bars, and so then Bink Industries makes this adjustable sway bar kit. So you get this plate right here as well as this adjuster, and that allows you to make it essentially like an aftermarket sway bar. The reason this is so badass is because it's so much thinner than all the aftermarket ones out there. This is like a 16 mil. I think Whiteline had like a 20 mil, but you can't really find it anymore, and most ones that are sold are 22 or 24 or even larger. So this 16 mil is awesome for drifting. It's like kind of all you need. They're really hard to find, so stoked I got that one. That's pretty much it for, I think, most of the stuff we did. Stuff that came up as we were doing it though, we had a mount up here that used to connect to the transmission, and we had to chop that off. And so now this exhaust was super loose, so we ended up making this super fancy aluminum strap here, but now it's like literally solid as a rock and it's tucked up nice and high. So maybe I'll redo this eventually, but it's good enough for now. We switched to 110 octane, Torco 110. We were on 100 before, so I think that'll just give us a little bit of that power boost, and with the Link ECU and retuning it, hopefully clear 500 wheel, maybe get a little past that. Even 550 would be sick, so we'll see.